Pygonium of fern. One binucleated cell is present. Moses bryophyte or fern, petridophyte, and called amphibian of plant kingdom. Marsilio fern and horsetail are example of petridophyte. Fern and fern allies belong to the king of petridophyte. Phanerogames, flowering plant. Plant of this group is well developed. All the plant in this group bear flower, fruit, and seed. Plant of this group can be classified into two subgroups: gymnosperm and angiosperm. Gymnosperm neck seed form train and bushes. Plant body are differentiated into root and stem level. Plant are woody, perennial, and tall. Plant bear neck seed. Tap root are well developed. Pollination take place through air. Longest plant of plant kingdom, Sequoia gigantea, comes under it. Height 120 meter. Called redwood of California. Smallest plant is Jamia pismia. Living fossil of plant Caicus ginkgoca biloba, Meta sequoia. Chincoca biloba, Maiden hair tree. Ovule or antherozoids of Caicus is largest in plant kingdom. Colloid root of Caicus help in absorption of water and fixation of nitrogen. Pollen grain of Pinus are so much in the number that later it turns into sulfur sour. As food, sago is made of extracting the juice from the stem of caicus. Therefore, caicus is called sago palm. Wood of pine and sequoia, deodar, spruce, etc. is used for making furniture. Vapor oil, we get tarpin oil from the tree of pine, citrus oil from the deodar tree, and seed cast oil from juniperous wood. Tannin useful in tanning and making ink. Resin extracted from some conical plant which is making varnish, polish, paint. Resin coniferous tree का product है. Best example of polyimbryony is citrus. Angiosperm covered seed, subgroup of seed found inside the concealed seed. Plant root, flower, fruit, and seed are fully developed. Cotyledons. Plant are divided into two categories: monocotyledon, dicotyledon. Lilia, garlic, onion, plum, nut, palm, coconut, date, gram, wheat, maize, bamboo, sugarcane, rice, bajra, oat, crucifera, radish, turnip, mustard, malvaceae, jute, lady's finger. Leguminous: bamboo, lajbanti, ashok, tamarind, all the pulses crop. Composite: sunflower, marigold, lily. Rutaceae: lemon, orange, Curcubistaceae, melon, watermelon, gourd, bitter. Solanaceae: potato, chili, brinjal, belladonna, tomato. Leaves are the long of the plant from the coca, and chocolate are often from shrub. Banana shrub, Trichodron, basil or angiosperm. Pulses, family of leguminaceae. From bark or cinchona. Drug quinine used in malaria fever. Chloroplast found in sugarcane plant. Plant shows dimorphism. The maximum fixation of solar energy is done by the green plant. Golden rice, P-carotene gene which comes from carrot. Rice produced by genetic engineering to biosynthesis by beta carotene, precursor of vitamin A. Potato, tomato, brinjal, 3 different species but all belong to genus Solanum. P. Pisum stevia. Potato, Solanum tubersum. Papaya, Carica papaya. Virus, study of virus virology, discovered by Russian scientist Ivanovsky. ultramicroscopic particle known as virus. Link between non-living or living. Dr. Stanley first isolated the virus-causing mosaic tobacco in the form of crystal. Character of virus: active inside a living cell or host cell. Nucleic acid replicate themselves and they produce rapidly. Cause disease like bacteria and fungi. Plant virus: RNA is present, nucleic acid 75%. Plant virus. Animal DNA: RNA is found in it. Bacteriophage: a virus that infects and replicates within bacteria. In man, virus cause disease like mumps, chickenpox, hepatitis, polio, AIDS, herpes. HIV often changes its structure due to presence of an enzyme reverse transcriptase. Enzyme integrase produced by the virus allow the integration of HIV DNA into host cell. Virus no enzyme of their own. Bacteria discovered by Anthony von Leeuwenhoek, 1683. Bacillus rod-like cylinder, round cacus, round and smallest bacteria, comma-shaped vibrio, Spirillum, spring screw-shaped. Rhizobium are called symbiotic bacteria. Anabaena-nostoc, cyanobacteria, fix atmospheric nitrogen into soil. Clostridium bacteria, Azotobacter, Azospirillum and Clostridium bacteria. Harmful substance produced by microbe are called toxin. Leather industry, hair and fat, leather done by bacteria, tanning of leather. Citrus fruit and pickle are not stored in iron container because it contains organic acid. Cold storage objects are kept at low temperature 10 degrees Celsius and 18 degrees Celsius. Mycoplasma, smallest known prokaryotic cell causing pleuropneumonia. Wachman got Nobel Prize in discovery of antibiotic streptomycin. Alexander Fleming first antibiotic penicillin. Xenobiotics. Recalcitrant microbial type culture collection center is situated at Chandigarh. Honey has high concentration of sugar, does not decay because bacteria can not survive in solution of high osmotic. Second chapter देखेंगे plant morphology. Study of form and feature of different part of plant like root, stem, leaf, flower, fruit. Root, descending part of the plant which develop from radicle. Root hair arises from epidermis, generally grown in the soil away from the light. Taproot or adventitious, conical, carrot, napiform, turnip, fusiform, radish. Rootless plant is lamina. Stem grows towards light, usually positively phototropic. Plumal modification of stem on the tuber, potato, corn, colocasia, saffron, bulb, onion, garlic, rhizome, turmeric, ginger. Leaf green. Main function synthesis of food through photosynthesis. Cactus leaf modified into a spine. Cactus referred to xerophyte. Flower clove obtained from flower bud. Flower is reproductive part of plant. In flower Cloda, Andromysium, Gynoecium. Out of this, Andromysium is male sex organ and Gynoecium is a female sex organ. Andromysium unit of is a stamen. There is one or more stamen in the Andromysium. Pollen grain are found in anther. Gynoecium unit of carpel and pistil. There are part of carpel, ovary, style or stigma. Flowering having both stamen or carpel is called bisexual flower. Pollination after maturation or anther process of transfer of pollen grain, stigma, pollination, self pollination, cross pollination, fertilization, syngamy, parenthecarpy. Bulbil take part in vegetative reproduction in beet spike, photoperiodism, flowering of plant, Male part of flower is stem and female part of flower is pistil. Node is the part of stem where leaf arises. Pollination by bend node and anemophile. Formation of fruit. Fruit matured in ripened ovary, developed after fertilization. Formation of fruit take place in ovary. Into 3 simple fruit, banana, aggregate fruit, strawberry, composite, jackfruit. Some fruit, calycus or corolla, thallus take part. False fruit, example apple, jackfruit, pear. Apple, fleshy thallus, pear, fleshy thalamus. Mango, mesocarp, guava, entire fruit. Grapes, pericarp or placenta. Papaya, mesocarp. Coconut, endosperm. Tomato, pericarp or placenta. Banana, mesocarp or endocarp. Beet, starchy or endosperm. Cashew nut, peduncle and cotyledon. Lychee, fleshy aril. Gram, cotyledon or embryo. Groundnut, cotyledon. Mulberry, entire fruit. Jackfruit, bract or perinath and seed. Pineapple, bract or perinath. Orange juice, hair. Water of coconut is liquid nucleus. The medicinal plant used in preparation of skin care is aloe vera. Seed of neem, major pesticidal properties are present. Alkaloid naturally found in coffee, Coca-Cola, nut is caffeine. Hot pepper are hot due to presence of capsicum. A clone is group of genetically identical individual obtained from micropropagation. Origin place of maize is America. Seedless fruit are of no use of coconut and pomegranate. Papaya is source of pepin. बीबी फिर जर्मिनेशन मैंग्रोव प्लांट में होता है. प्लांट टिश्यू थर्ड चैप्टर है प्लांट टिश्यू. द ग्रुप ऑफ सेल ऑफ सिमिलर ओरिजिन स्ट्रक्चर फंक्शन. प्लांट टिश्यू को 2 पार्ट में मेरिस्मेटिक परमानेंट एपिकल लेटरल इंटरकैलरी सिंपल कॉम्प्लेक्स. पैरेनकाइमा सिंपल में पैरेनकाइमा कॉलनकाइमा स्केलेनकाइमा जाइलम फ्लोएम. मेरिस्मेटिक टिश्यू देखेंगे. मेरिस्मेटिक ग्रोइंग रीजन प्लांट मेरिस्टम मेरिस्टेम. मेरिस्मेटिक टिश्यू capability of cell division. Daughter cell formed out. It grow and constitute the different part of plant. This process continue till the lifespan of the plant. मेरिस्मेटिक टिश्यू राउंड ओवल वाल होता है. थिन साइटोप्लाज्म होमोजेनियस सेल डेंस कोटी साइटोप्लाज्म सिंगल लार्ज न्यूक्लियस. लैक ऑफ इंटरसेलुलर स्पेस बिटवीन सेल. एपिकल मेरिस्मेटिक रूट में होता है. स्टेम एपेक्स इनिशियल ग्रोथ स्पेशली लेंथ के लिए ड्यू टू दिस टिश्यू. लेटरल मेरिस्मेटिक डिवीजन ऑफ दिस growth in girth of root stem take place. Increase the width of root and stem. Intercalary meristem located at base of internode. Remain apical, divided by incoming permanent tissue in the center. Plant increase its length. Activity importance for apical part eaten by vegetarian animal. Like grass. Permanent tissue made mature tissue lost the capacity of cell division, attain definite form of different place for a definite function. Cell of permanent tissue may be alive or dead. Permanent, simple permanent, made up of similar type of cell. Parenchyma, cell of parenchyma, thin wall and unspecialized, used for multiple purposes in plant. Inner layer of leaf, mesophyll. These cells are photosynthetic. These cells are also found in covering of root and stem. It is also found in soft part of fruit. Collenchyma, elongated, having thick cell wall, help to hold up the plant. It also provide flexibility of stem, allowing them to bend. Scalenchyma. Cell of scalenchyma are dead, having thick cell wall, inflexible, providing mechanical strength to the plant. वही नारियल वाला scalenchyma. Complex permanent tissue made up of more than one kind of tissue working together. Complex tissue. Xylem phloem. The xylem vascular plant basal xylem parenchyma और ट्रैकिड्स बेसल जाइलम पेरेन्काइमा और जाइलम फाइबर, इसका 4 पार्ट है। ये ट्रांसपोर्ट वाटर और मिनरल्स को ट्रांसपोर्ट करने में हेल्प करता है। मैकेनिकल स्ट्रेंथ प्रोवाइड करता है। जाइलम इज वुड विच इज वैल्यूएबल रॉ मटेरियल। फर्स्ट फॉर्म्ड प्राइमरी जाइलम प्रोटोजाइलम, सेकेंड फॉर्म्ड मेटाजाइलम स्टेम प्रोटोजाइलम लाइज टुवर्ड सेंटर एंड मेटाजाइलम पेरीफेरी। इंड आर्क बोलते हैं, इंड आर्क डिटर्मिनेशन ऑफ एज ऑफ प्लांट डन कंटेनिंग एनुअल रिंग ऑफ जाइलम टिश्यू डेंड्रोक्रोनोलॉजी। फ्लोएम living conducting tissue made up of sheath element, companion cell, parenchyma cell and 5 phloem fiber. Conduct soluble organic compound. Different part of plant. It's called translocation. Phloem innermost layer of bark. Companion cell of phloem are unique to angiosperm. Husk of coconut. Scarent tissue. Transpiration process of loss of water from the aerial part of plant in the form of water vapor. Cell which are closely associated and interacting with guard cell and subsidiary cell. Transpiration keep the plant and their surrounding cool. Cotton fiber made of cellulose. Silver fiber evolution associated to cotton fiber. Photosynthesis process in which green plants synthesize their food like glucose from carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight. Help of chlorophyll. 6 CO2 12 H2O light chlorophyll the C6 H12O 6 H2O 6 O2. Carbon dioxide, water, chlorophyll and sunlight are necessary in phototerrestrial plant. Take CO2 from atmosphere. Aquatic plant CO2 dissolve in water. Water enters the cell of leaf through osmosis. CO2 through diffusion from atmosphere or release during respiration. वाटर नेसेसरी, पानी फोटोसिंथेसिस के लिए नेसेसरी है, एब्जॉर्ब बाय रूट. ऑक्सीजन प्रोड्यूस ड्यूरिंग फोटोसिंथेसिस ड्यू टू फोटोलाइसिस ऑफ वाटर. ग्रीन कलर क्लोरोफिल के कारण. क्लोरोफिल फोटोरिएक्टर मॉलिक्यूल है. ट्रैप सोलर एनर्जी. डिफरेंट टाइप ए बी सी. क्लोरोफिल ए एंड बी मोस्ट कॉमन आर फाउंड इन प्लांट. Photosynthesis convert light energy into chemical energy. Atom magnesium in the center of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll absorb violet, blue or red color. Rate of photosynthesis maximum in red light, minimum in violet light. Green light is least effective in photosynthesis. Process photosynthesis is reaction of oxidation and reduction. Of this oxidation of water take place producing oxygen and reduction of carbon dioxide. Take place forming glucose. Stage of photosynthesis. Photochemical reaction or light reaction and dark chemical reaction. Photochemical reaction. This reaction is completed in the grana of chlorophyll. Hill reaction बोलते हैं. Breaking down of water take place releasing hydrogen and electron. Photolysis of water. Energy received from light. At the end of this process ATP formed from ADP और P. Dark chemical reaction स्ट्रोमा ऑफ क्लोरोफिल में होता है. रिएक्शन रिडक्शन ऑफ CO2 टेक प्लेस इन एंड शुगर और स्टार्च फॉर्म होता है. स्कैल्विन बेंसन साइकिल. रूट प्रेशर मेजर्ड बाय एक्सोनोमीटर. Cell closely associated or interacting with guard cell, subsidiary cell. Conversion of starch to sugar is essential for stomatal opening. कैक्टस जो है कीप इट स्टोमाटा में रखता है ड्यूरिंग लाइट closed during daytime. Plant hormone ऑक्सिन डर्बिन इसको ये क्या है, ऑक्सिन डर्बिन, ये जो हार्मोन है वो कंट्रोल करता है ग्रोथ प्लांट का। फॉर्मेशन टेक प्लेस इन एपिकल पार्ट ऑफ द प्लांट, एपिकल पार्ट से रिलेटेड है ये। प्रिवेंट करता है सेपरेशन ऑफ लीफ, डिस्ट्रॉय करता है स्ट्रॉ, सेव करता है क्रॉप फ्रॉम फॉलिंग, मतलब गिरने से बचा देता है। जिबरलिन जापानी साइंटिस्ट है कुरोसावा, ग्रोथ हार्मोन है ये भी। फंक्शन ड्वार्फ प्लांट इनटू लॉन्ग प्लांट, हेल्प क्रिएटिंग फ्लावर क्रिएट करने में जिबरलिन। मोटिवेट करता है सीड को भी स्प्राउट होने के लिए, इंक्रीज कैम्बियम एक्टिविटी को इंक्रीज करता है। लार्ज साइज फ्रूट और फ्लावर प्रोड्यूस बाई एसिड स्कैटरिंग। साइटोकिन मिलर्ड और 1955 में लिथम इसका नाम दिया था। नेचुरली वर्क कोऑर्डिनेशन विथ ऑक्सिन, सेल डिवीजन में हेल्प करता है। प्रेजेंस ऑफ ऑक्सिन डेवलपमेंट, डोरमेंसी ऑफ सीड, हेल्पिंग द ब्रेकिंग डोरमेंसी, मतलब बौनापन इसका ब्रेक करता है। हेल्प इन मेकिंग आयरन एंड प्रोटीन। एब्सिसिक एसिड इनिशियली डिस्कवर्ड बाई कार्नेज एडिकोट वार्निंग अगेंस्ट, ये ग्रोथ रोकता है, अगेंस्ट द ग्रोथ सीड बर्ड इन डोरमेंट कंडीशन। सेपरेशन ऑफ लीफ, फ्लावरिंग ऑफ लॉन्ग डे प्लांट। इथाइलिन ओनली हार्मोन फाउंड इन gaseous form, help ripening in fruit, increase number of female flower, motivate separation of leaf, flower and fruit, gas artificial ripening of fruit, ethane or ethylene. Florigens formed leaves but help blooming. Traumatin dicarboxylic acid, injured cell by which the injury plant is healed. Concept of tissue introduced by Haberland. Plant growth regulator, small simple molecule, diverse chemical composition, indole compound, adenine derivative, carotid, terpene. Growth of plant without soil. Hydroponics. For the growth of plant, sodium is not essential component. Growth of plant measured by device, crystallograph, जगदीश चंद्र बोस। प्लांट डिजीज है, इकोलॉजी है, नाइट्रोजन साइकिल है, पॉल्यूशन है, इतना ज़्यादा है अभी इसमें। वायरल डिजीज, मोजाइक डिजीज, टोबैको बंची टॉप बनाना, येलो वेन मोजाइक वेन भिंडी। बैक्टीरियल डिजीज, बेल टॉप पोटैटो, ब्लैक आर्म कॉटन, बैक्टीरियल ब्लाइट ऑफ राइस, सिट्रस कैंकर, टुंडू डिजीज ऑफ wheat, फंगल डिजीज, रस्ट ऑफ बीट, disease caused by fungi, damping of seedling is caused by fungus, Pythium dibarinum, red root of sugarcane is caused fungus, Calotrichum flectum, disease caused due to deficiency of element, zinc से little leaf of mango और brinjal, dieback lemon copper, little leaf of lemon copper, mass disease of p magnesium, black heart disease of potato O2 से, mycosis of amla boron, burning of leaf of lychee potassium। ये सब इतना याद रहेगा क्या। लार्जेस्ट एंजियोस्पर्म ट्री यूकैलिप्टस, लॉन्गेस्ट ट्री सेकोकिया गिगैंटम, स्मॉलेस्ट इन सेप लेमना, एंजियोस्पर्म में। प्लांट विथ लार्जेस्ट लीफ विक्टोरिया रेजिया, लार्जेस्ट सीड लोडोसिया, स्मॉलेस्ट पेट्रिडोफाइटा एजोला, स्मॉलेस्ट सीड ऑर्चिड, स्मॉलेस्ट फ्लावर वोल्फिया, लार्जेस्ट फ्लावर डेफ्लेसिया अर्नोल्डी, स्मॉलेस्ट एंजियोस्पर्म आर्किथोबियम, लार्जेस्ट मेल कॉर्पलेट साइकस, सीड एग साइकस, एडिबल फोसाइल साइकस, स्मॉलेस्ट क्रोमोसोम इन अलगी, लॉन्गेस्ट क्रोमोसोम ट्राइलियम। प्लांट विद लार्जेस्ट ऑफिगलोसम, प्लांट लीस्ट नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम, हेप्लापोपस, द स्मॉलेस्ट जिम्नोस्पर्म जेमिया, Carnivorous plant sundew. Heaviest student plant Hardbechia benita. Lightest student plant the smallest cell mycoplasma. Fruit like tennis ball and fire of the forest duck. Coffee giving plant coffee Arabica. Cocoa giving plant Theobroma coca. Morphine. Green manure. Green legume. Clove bird of flower. Saffron stigma of flower. Micronutrient zinc is supplied soil by plant. Potassium, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. 2,4. Ecology, study of interrelationship between living organisms and their environment, both biotic and abiotic. Various populations, definite geographical region called biotic community. Ecosystem, ecological system word was first coined by the scientist namely Stanley. Every ecosystem is made up of two components, biotic, abiotic, biotic living and abiotic non-living. Biotic producer, consumer, decomposer. Producer make their own food like green plant. Consume. Producer, consumer, primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary decomposer. Biotic, abiotic, carbonic, non-carbonic और climatic. फूड चेन, ग्रास, गोट, ह्यूमन. ग्रास जो प्रोड्यूसर है, गोट और ह्यूमन प्राइमरी सेकेंडरी कंज्यूमर. मैन इज प्राइमरी एज वेल एज सेकेंडरी कंज्यूमर. स्टेप एसोसिएट विद द बायो रीजन ग्रास land world's land area is tropical. Beef. Two component of ecosystem, biotic, abiotic. Biosphere have life called biotic resource. Beta diversity, ecosystem diversity. Biosphere reserve, ecosystem with plant and animal protected by law to support conservation of natural resource and will help in learning as well as the research for sustainable development. Dhruva Jyoti. Nitrogen cycle, nitrogen fixation process which free atmospheric nitrogen converted by living organism into nitrogenous compound that can be used by plant. Ammonification, formation of ammonia from organic compound like protein and nucleic acid by microorganism. Nitrification, ammonia is converted into nitrite or nitrate by nitrobacteria. Plant nitrogen mostly in the form nitrate. Denitrification, process of converting fixed nitrogen like nitrate, nitrite, ammonia into free nitrogen by denitrifying bacteria. Pseudomonas. Pollution, unwanted change in chemical and physical feature of air and water, land, dangerous to human, their life condition, industrial process, achievement called pollution. Air pollution. When pollutants are present in the atmosphere, quality of atmosphere reduces in the air pollution. When CO, carbon monoxide, SO2, hydrogen sulfide, H2S, hydrogen fluoride, nitrogen or NO2, nitrogen oxide, hydrocarbon ammonia, NH3, smoke of tobacco, fluoride, smoke of particle of smoke, aerosol, carbon monoxide get combined with the hemoglobin, sulfur, SO2 or SO3, NO. Environmental, sulfuric acid or nitric acid reach to earth with rain, water, acid rain. Third, incidence, leakage of methyl isocyanate gas took place in fertilizer making Union Carbide factory. Most important indoor air pollutant in radon gas. Water pollution, mixing of unwanted substance with water is called water pollution. Only 2.5 to 3% water present on the earth is usable. Source of water pollution. Water pollution takes place mainly due to mixing of carbonate, sulfate, magnesium, potassium, ammonium, carbon dioxide, industrial remain in water. Sea water Pollution is due to mixing up of heavy metal, hydrocarbon, petroleum, etc. in water. Oil spill, contaminated water pollution measured by oxygen dissolved. In some part of India, arsenic is found as pollutant in drinking water. Ozone, chlorine dioxide, and chloramine are used as disinfectant of water. Sound pollution, unwanted and undesirable sound pollution. Soil, distorted source of sound pollution, loud sound or noise. Soil, distorted form of soil which change chemical nature. Soil pollution, excessive use of fertilizer, germicide, chemical, ये सबसे. Nuclear pollution, radioactive pollution from rays treatment created by atomic reactor, use nuclear weapon, remaining substance coming out of atomic power houses. Population, group of individuals of same species occupying that same area at the total number of individuals present in per unit area. Population density, natality, increase in number of individuals in a given population by birth. Natality, mortality, number of individuals removed from a population due to death under the given environmental condition. Mortality, biotic potential, maximum capacity of inherent of an organism to reproduce. Environmental resistance factor which put a check on growth population. Mutualism, association between two different species in which both of species are benefited. Commensalism, it is an association between individuals of two different species in which one species is benefited and the other one is neither benefited nor affected. Population explosion, dramatic increase in population size, relatively short period. Demographic transition, if the birth rate is equal to death rate, result in zero population growth. Psychosis, mild form of mental illness where the patient show prolonged emotion reaction. Drug abuse, when drugs are taken for a purpose other than their normal clinical use in amount of impairs one physical or physiological or psychological function of body. Drug abuse. Biosphere, retaining life in any form. Biogas, methane released from biogas plant used as fuel gas.